name is Raphaël Beamonte, and my talk was about addressing development pains holistically. So that's going to depend a lot on what people want to do, in the sense that writing a single script is like pretty easy and something you can do to kind of start sharing things across the place very easily. But durable execution is something that, as the name states, is going to be more durable, and that you can stop like having to be concerned about all the boilerplate code that you would write. So I'd say that when you feel that it starts getting slightly painful to write things as a script, or when you want to start using external systems. So if your commands start using external APIs or start deploying infrastructure or depend a lot on infrastructure, it might be a good point to move to durable execution, which is going to take some of the pain away also. So of course it can. It's just that generally it can get slightly more complicated to always use containers everywhere. And it's kind of like not really your environment anymore. When you start using containers, you're using an abstracted environment that's being built for you, which can take away some of your environment or some of the way you like to work. So you end up having to kind of like play around the place between like the choice of doing the things in the way you used to and just taking advantage of that, or getting into a container which is going to abstract everything away, but at the same time force developer into a corner, which is what I like about the tooling that Omni is providing, is that people can stay in their own environment. It cannot necessarily solve all the pains and take all the pains away from everything, which is why like a durable execution backend can help, but it can also like be helpful into setting up an environment and letting people work the way they like while being abstracted from a lot of the problems. That doesn't mean you cannot have both of them together. Oh, definitely robots are going to kill us. No, I think AI is a great tool that's helping people in a lot of ways. I think there's a lot of the development problems that people are having that can be solved by using AI. I think one of the areas that AI is kind of like a killer element is probably everything related to search. We've seen like the different tooling of AI that exists right now being used for improving the way you're kind of looking for information or trying to figure out how something works. And I think it's very helpful in that sense. I think it's not necessarily replacing people, but it's kind of enhancing people. Kind of like all of those science fiction movies where people have like exoskeletons and everything. It feels a bit of like exoskeletons for your hands as a developer. So far I love it. Like I think that my main question at this moment is, what am I going to talk about next year if I can get back?